Welcome to today's video. As a recording of this, today is Wednesday, July 24th, 2024, the day that more XLs are starting to surface again at Costco. We're finally back here on another hunt, practically a year after we saw Pac-Man XL. We saw rehashes or re-releases of Star Wars Pinball back in stores. When it comes to XLs, Costco's the place. We're gonna run inside. Hopefully we'll come across the new Golden Tee / Midway Classics XL size. Yeah, they threw the size in there. I kind of paused there for a second. So it's not just the XL, it's the XL size. So last year we had the deluxe vault, you know, the special deluxes straight from the vault. Like I said, there's no consistency here, so we see something, we'll never see another XL size again. It'll probably be like XL Model 1 or the XL vault. So if you don't like this one, I know it's not for everybody. It's something. We're gonna go check it out, hopefully, fingers crossed. Pick 2 Costco's in the greater Milwaukee area, and if this one doesn't have it, we're gonna run to another one. I did get some insight from some notable people who've experienced whether their Costco's are carrying these yet. Almost a year ago, I want to say it was about August, we started seeing the Pac-Man XLs showing up at Costco. I want to say I got mine probably early September, maybe the first or second week September. Seems like the southern states got Pac-Man first. Being in the Midwest, not sure that they've made it this far. Another gentleman told me they called their Costco today. 24 units were at that store. My buddy Ralphie in SoCal has not seen any at his Costco yet. So it just depends where you're at geographically if you'll come across it. But chances are, if you haven't seen it yet, they'll be showing up really soon. And the reason I say that is because James Hates Everything has posted the actual first images of the Golden Tee 3D / Midway Classics set up at Costco. I mean, check this out. Before we start going around, I just want to show this was the first image to hit. I mean, we saw the boxes, a lot of videos surfacing, a lot of thumbnails. You know, seeing this in a store, I mean, it gets me excited. I have the Golden Tee XL, and just seeing this, I have the Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe. Like, I have most of the games except Sinistar and Gorf. You know, whenever we see something new, there's that excitement. I mean, even if it's not, you know, your cup of tea, see all the games list right here. This is cool. And seeing this in a store, walking past it, people are gonna get impulse decisions, and I think this is gonna do really well. And I want to give a shout out to James Hates Everything. I will have a link in the description for his channel, also his Instagram page, because there was a video that he posted of actual footage inside of Costco. We'll see if there's any at this location. If not, we'll hit up another Costco, because if Wisconsin, the Milwaukee area, has any, it would be at either one of these 2 stores. Well, they have a giant werewolf. I mean, look at this thing. This is cool. I did see some images online. People think this is, we got people walking by like it's great. And right next to it, look at this. Another XL is back at Costco. This is cool. Let's check out this trackball, and if you can hear it, this is very, you can just hear him. He is just howling away over here. This feels good. You know, mine kinda, I don't know if it just gets gummy, but you know, being a new trackball, kinda caught my thumb here in a second. Actually, comparing it to the size of mine, just take a step back here for a second. It looks, I wish I would have brought my tape measure. It looks a little shorter. Maybe not. Maybe it's the same. Maybe it's the same cabinet. It's just different, you know, in the open here. So look at the games list. All the Golden Tees, the Shuffle Shot, the world-class bowling and then all of the Midways except Mortal Kombat. So there is the online leaderboards, but not. Let's see if we can navigate through here. Resuming the game. We'll hit the live and get out. Ooh, the controls feel good. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't interfere anything with the actual trackball. Here's the main screen right here. We have all the golden tees and then all your midways. 20 games. The online leaderboard. So I don't know if you're going to be able to play something like Rampage online or if it's just going to be the online leaderboards because they're not set up connected online right now, but look at this. Rampage on the golden tee. Midway Classics. This is wild. The light up coin doors. Look at this. I mean, an XL done right. And right to the right is more of the Pac-Man Partycades. We heard about the possibility of Galaga, Ms. Pac-Man pub tables. Those aren't here yet, but there's more Partycades. And the funny thing is, if we go online, you're not going to see any Partycades. You're going to see both Infinity game boards, the 32-inch and the 18.5-inch. The fact that they still have Pac-Man Partycades at Costco. I mean, look at this. I mean, these are whoops, something's tipping over here. These are Costco exclusives. Not sure we're going to see the pub table. I guess that's to be decided, but $199.99 on the Partycades. So the Partycades are back, and they're back at Costco. So there are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes here. There might be more in the back, and you know the rule with Costco. I know it's early. I mean, this is practically probably the first day, maybe the second day this is actually set up. But the display model always goes for a little cheaper. Actually, while we're here, we'll just take a look at that marquee. It looks really good. They did a good job. I was worried about the marquee. I wish I would have had that tape measure, but it looks like it's the same size. This has got to be the same exact cap, except, notice the difference here? I know there's a lot of light from the ceiling, but this is a BOE. There's no washout. I know it's hard to see without, like, I mean, if it was that bad, you'd be able to tell right at this spot. So yeah, they actually went with the BOE. You have the light up buttons, the Arcade Classics, front of the control panel. Just talked about the light up coin doors. You have the IT. The Midway logo. I did hear something about the Midway logo. The reason they might not have Mortal Kombat on here is apparently this logo came out when MK4 came out. So is it possible? Is that why they left it off? They don't have as many buttons. They don't need the 5 buttons. Or are they just saving the fact that they didn't want to go more buttons and have the whole, why don't you have actual online instead of online leaderboard? So maybe that has something to do with it, but hey, you never know. Maybe the reason why we didn't get a Mortal Kombat XL, something else could be coming, so there is that possibility. But this looks good. It's a gentleman working right over here. I wonder if he's just staring at this going, holy cow, they have a new XL, and look, it's the XL size. So, I mean, there it is. It helps having these set up. People can just come up to it. Do notice that this does not light up though. If you get a Partycade, that marquee does not light up. The NBA Jam doesn't either, so I'm not sure if any of the newer Partycades or the re-release Partycades, the marquee actually does light up. So yeah, I did not know that. It just attracts people. This is cool. I love this. I literally, I think I saw it today, and I was doing some looking for some pictures of stuff at Costco. Maybe it was on the Costco website. And yeah, I mean, they're selling this. I mean, look at this. Could you imagine having this in front of your home? Right next to the newest Arcade1up, like, Werewolf. Arcade1up is back. Actually, not too bad of a price either. $249.99. It's pretty reasonable for like a 9-foot tall werewolf. I mean, what are people come here and they're like, okay, I could get the werewolf for $249, or I could spend $89.99 on, look at this. You know, Halloween decorations already in effect. We are in July. Or spend $5.99 on the newest XL, the XL size, or $199.99 on the Pac-Man Partycade. I expected to see another Pac-Man XL, but Partycades finishing off for 2024, so maybe it's in a rotation. Maybe we'll see another render of a Pac-Man down the road, but for right now it's Partycades, Golden Tee, Midway at Costco. I do want to test out the trackball. And my favorite game on my Golden Tee is the World Class Bowling. It's too bad they're not connected. Oh my gosh, we got speakers. I forgot about the speakers. So yeah, they have the grill covers. This is my favorite game. Actually, this is why I bought my Golden Tee. Like, I'm not a big golfer. It does take some time. You know, you can get a good bowling game in pretty fast.
You said you wanted to come see him.
It takes a little bit of getting used to. So your start button's over here. I keep going over here because, you know, it's got the 2 joysticks. Usually you think the start would be on this side, but
okay. So he's not real. It's just
trackball. So the joysticks are not moving that in.
No. He's not real.
And we'll go regulation.
He's plastic and fur. Come here, Beth.
We got kind of
Plastic and fur.
a busy aisle over here. The trackball feels good. There's no like step here. This is the year. Michael B said this the other night. This is the year of Golden Tee. Thought I had it. It's pretty good. Love the marquee. It's like the Batman. Love that Joker. This is awesome. I gotta get out of here. The bonus scene is not gonna be me walking away with this, but wow. Honestly, I wasn't sure if it would be at this location. I was hoping, that's why I started off with the pictures, because, you know, I didn't know. I didn't know if they worked their way up to Wisconsin. I think it's very interesting that the Midwest is seeing these before California. James Hates Everything is in Kansas, so chances are they're in Kansas also. But if you're on, you know, kind of the hunt for another Arcade1up, you might want to just stop by Costco or go to a Costco if when you know someone who's got a Costco membership, and just check this out. Just see it in person. I mean, I think that's the best part about seeing this, is going up to it and just like the werewolf. Like, hey, am I going to spend $249.99 on this? Well, this is pretty cool. His eyes just blink too. So I love Costco. I'm like, there is just so many reasons to stop here and just check stuff out. Really cool to see Arcade1up back at Costco. Okay, so 65.7 inches. So, you know what? We're gonna go back and I'm just gonna measure my Golden Tee. So 65.7 inches high. We'll see if it's the exact same size. I'm gonna say it is. It just looked a little shorter. Maybe it was just because, you know, we're in such a big room and the lights are on, and but I do like, so mine, you know, just comparison. So you have the brown, kind of the wood grain on the bottom of the XL Golden Tee 3D. This extends just like the one I have, but this is black. So the games list is on black instead of brown. So they did change that. You do have these lines coming down, and then they added the Midway. And then on the other side should be identical, the same artwork and the same games list. 20 games. This is the most games we've seen on an Arcade1up, isn't it?
Yeah!
I think it was 4, yeah, he agrees with me. I think it was 14 and now 20 games.
Yeah!
And when we saw that first render, I did see this reflection. And I thought, is this real? Because it looks like, you know, it could have been Photoshopped, that there were actually big buck. It's like Burger Time, you know, on the other side. No, it's in the artwork. So, you know, bringing that Midway Classics, this game is getting a lot of excitement over here. I think it's cool how they kind of put that in there. Like, now, I know this is a lawn shop. I mean, this is Burger Time, right? You can get, there's a great deal on water also. You can get Big Buck Hunter still. I'm guessing this is Street Fighter. It looks like the HS5. Could it be? Could it be? You know, they're going back. First thing I thought of when I saw this was that it reminded me of the first gen Arcade1ups that you saw at Walmart. You know, with you know, the actual, the Joust on there, the Rampage, Galaga. Is it coming back? Is that why we're seeing this? Could we actually see, dare I say, that's Burger Time. I want to thank everybody for watching. This is awesome. Get to Costco. I'll see you guys next time. I'm having a hard time leaving. So you hit the live, you go back to the main menu, well, to exit, right? And then, and it's this button, takes you back to, did I do it right? No, maybe it's the bottom one. Maybe it's this, learning things as we go. So it's the bottom button, takes us back. I mean, look at the games list. This is totally, this is different. You need the internet connection. So yeah, it's just gonna be online leaderboards, right? Is that what it said on here? I wonder if you can play Joust. 1 to 4 player. Well, that might be for the bowling. Maybe it's possible that you'll be able to play Rampage, Gauntlet, Joust online. Oh, is Tubin on here? Tubin, oh my gosh. Forgot about Tubin. It's tempting not picking it up, to be honest with you. I mean, I want to think about it. I mean, I have the XL, I have Golden Tee. Like, it's practically the same cabinet. It just has the Midway on there. But it's the same shape. I mean, the exact same shape. I better get out of here. It's too tempting. Gosh, get to Costco. You gotta check this out. And the Partycades. You still have the speaker on the bottom. This is a good trackball. Gosh, the year of Golden Tee. Which one are you gonna go with? You gonna get the Deluxe? You gonna get the New Wave? Or are you gonna get the new XL? The XL size.
Oh, we will be that one. I was expecting like a half.
If I didn't have the XL, I would get this. I get that werewolf too. exactly the same height. Yeah, I just thought mine was taller.